welcome to another edition of Toynutz. So anyhow, as far as thrifty shop finds, this shout out to Back in the Day Toys. He found some of these the other day. It's from the DAM company, DAM. It's one of these old trolls from the 1950s. These little guys are 64 years old, which is pretty cool. I don't think the outfit is his original outfit, but anyhow, I thought that was a pretty cool find. That's the only thing I had for thrifty shop finds this week. And now, earlier in the year, I went into I'm not going to say it's a local comic shop because I don't know what to call it that. They kind of got all kinds of pop culture stuff, comic books, video games, and whatnot. But I found another one of the Warriors Virtue figures. I'm going to go ahead and pop her off the card. We'll take a look at her. And this is Alicia. It's a pretty cool figure. Basic articulation. Head doesn't move, just the arms. I guess the legs can move. They're kind of hindered. But anyhow, I didn't have her. I picked all this stuff up for like half off. And next thing I'm going to kind of review is I started picking up the DC Direct Watchmen figures. I picked this one up off a guy off of Facebook. I got Night Owl. I think I've showed him before. Really cool figure. And anyhow, the comic shop, or that's what you want to call it, I found Ozymandias and Dr. Manhattan, and we're going to pop them open and take a look at those. And here, within the last few days, I have picked up the Comedian and Rorschach, so all I'm left with is the Silk Spectre. One of those people probably having a cow because I'm getting ready to pull this out, but I really don't care, because these are just going to go together. Little side cuts out here. And if anybody has a couple of the stands sitting around, I'd really appreciate it, because I don't have one for Night Owl, and I don't think I'm going to have one for Rorschach, because I bought them loose. Anyhow, here's the Ozymandias, and I really like these figures. They're really well articulated, ball joints in the shoulders. Have an elbow joint, hands are articulated. Then kind of basic on the legs, which I think is kind of cheesy for the price these figures were in the beginning. Ball jointed head, that's pretty cool. But for the price these were in the beginning, I don't know about all that jazz. And these little stands are pretty cool. I thought they were pretty awesome. Set him over there. Now we'll open up Dr. Manhattan. Wish I had my knife. There it is. And I've been kind of waiting to do a review on these. I know other people's done reviews on them, but hey, I can't exactly always afford things when they come out. And I got these for like a quarter of what they came out for. So, okay, why does he come with 2 pairs of legs? Oh, I see. Okay. Now I see. Oh. This is kind of a cool feature. Extra set of legs. I'll show you what those are all about here in a second. Okay. No, he doesn't seem to have better articulation. But once again, the ball head joint on the head, shoulders, elbow. His wrists don't spin at all. And you can take off those legs. And you can put in these legs. You hook it on the base. So he's like, oh, I'm a blue god. Oh. But anyhow, decide which ones I'm putting on him when I go to display them. The paint apps on these are really good for these figures, but I'm going to tell you what, I would have never paid full retail for these. Who made these? Weren't these made by Mattel? I think DC Direct is Mattel. But anyhow, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I think for the money they wanted for him, I think it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you, that their articulation's this friggin' bad. I was not aware of this. I mean, it's almost basic Kenner articulation, with the exception of having an elbow joint. Well, I mean, yeah, they got knee joints, but in a 6-inch figure, you would think they had a little bit better joints than this. I would expect, you know, a better elbow joint and at least wrist joints. I mean, Ozzy's got wrist joints, and so does Night Owl. But just to have the knee joints and the elbow joints, that's kind of crappy. If I remember right, these were like $20 figures when they came out. Excuse me. Oh, anyhow, I mean, I like them. They're going to be part of my collection, but still, it's kind of been a disappointment. Been waiting to open these up for a few months now, and now I'm like, they're all right. I know the newer Watchmen figures from Mattel that came out in the what was that called? Anyhow, they came in the clamshell package. Look like a book. Those figures are a lot better articulated, but so you're telling me the difference between this, which was a $20 figure when it came out, and the ones that came out more recent. What did they call that series of figures? Anyhow, the difference in the articulation cost you like $20 more a figure. Really? Well, anyhow, so next time, check out my fellow YouTubers. Dr. Twisted's Realm, Dismania 65, Foro the Pharaoh Alligator, Back in the Days Toys, Ferrera's Finds, Odd Pod, my boy out in Cali, Ivan Ruiz. Till next time, you never know what you're going to find or where you're going to find it. Happy collecting.